Local Earth Day Street Fair with the one of the organizers right here. From what the name of the church are we having here?
And the name of the church is Congregational Church on Mercer Island.
Okay, you guys are having a street fair. That's
We are,
awesome.
yeah. Some cars coming in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of really awesome people with their Teslas driving in, and it's excited to see the new revolution. This is the future, man. So tell me about your street fair.
Right, well, we've done it. This is the second year that we've done it. We're big on climate work in this church. So we've done lots of different things, but we decided we could gather together a bunch of our partners and give them a chance to tell the community about what they're doing. So we've got people here on some of the cutting edge activists in the county are here. And chance for people to learn and network and just basically enjoy the sunshine.
You guys done a beautiful job. I know there's a lot of work and it doesn't seem like a very big event, but it's an event like this takes a lot of work.
It does. It takes a lot of work.
And it look like, and it's going to get bigger and bigger every year.
That's right. Yeah, we've got ideas already about what we want to do next year. So everybody come.
Everybody come
this
out.
Is Deb. She's the artist who made this big installation.
Oh yeah, you want to tell us about your art installation?
This is YouTube Live.
YouTube Live, yeah. Eric the goat guy.
Out of the way.
No, it's your installation. You're the star. So.
Well, okay, so now?
Yeah, it's you. We good. We look rolling.
All right, so this art installation is representing the amount of plastic and waste. Not only just plastic, but consumerism. And
yeah. So, it's awesome. So it made out of probably
those are all the
Amazon
envelopes from Amazon. And last year I just asked people
from the church to bring them in and
and
donate
we got not very many people donated, but we got this many in a very short bit of time.
I mean, probably, I was wondering, all these come from one person, and probably most of them.
What do you think? Yeah, no. That'd be a statement, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But
so I don't know. I just made airplanes forever, and
I know this is a lot of work. When I first drive in here, I was like, where do I go? What do I do? No, you just drive right there.
Right through.
Yeah. It's just, and it's an amazing little thing to greet you as you drive into the festival.
Well, I want it to kind of be interactive, passively interactive, I guess.
Yeah, you're entering into something brand new.
Yeah.
It's like you're going through the archway at a wedding, it's the beginning of something new.
Yeah.
So. Because Earth Day is about change, and being a positive new change is the first step of the rest of our existence. It's celebrating the Earth, right? It's celebrating the Earth. It's not just something every day. It's about springtime. You got the birds chirping. You got the nature is revitalizing. We've been sleeping. It's been sleeping. So we've been sleeping for so long. And everybody been sleeping so long, right? And the day for nature to wake up and retake this planet. And we need to rally up our neighbors and our friends to wake up and take a stand for the planet once again. And that's what Earth Day is about. Is about a revitalization and a thing of our communities and our planet.
Yep. And getting the kids involved in it too, I think, is super important. So that's why we've got a couple of kids things going on too.
Yeah, so they have free cookies over there by the music. I don't want to get too close because
have a little treasure hunt for kids, and they're drawing pictures on the sidewalk over here of what's important to them, to our Earth. And so, we want the kids to be, because the kids, I've got a little paper over here that tells about meat and what kind of damage beef does versus chicken versus cheese versus all the way down the list. And my idea is I want you to take that home to your mom and dad and say, hey, Mom and Dad, maybe we'll just have one day a week where we don't eat beef. We have meatless Mondays or something, because I feel like kids can really help direct the adults.
Well, it's amazing. Like people, people I know families, as I say, the kids decided they were going to be a vegetarian,
Yes.
and they wouldn't eat any more meat,
Right.
and that's kind of really made a big impact.
Yeah, I think so too.
And so we got the solar panel booth here. I'm gonna go say hi if you got.
It was good talking to you.
Thank you so much for this beautiful installation.
Thank you.
It speaks a really, really big impact. And
Thank you. I'm so happy it worked out.
so we got a solar booth. You want to say something about your solar booth, or this is one of those local solar companies? They sell solar panels. Which is very thing. I can talk a lot about solar. I also sell solar panels. If you guys want solar panels, you guys can always contact me. I would love to put solar panels on your house. And
Is it near Composting?
And I have to talk. And if you wanted to put solar panels on your house, you live here in Mercer Island. Here's the person for the city where you
Oh, yeah.
fill out the paperwork for the solar panels. So this is what this is all about. I always kind of talk to him earlier.
My city awareness orbit in the
Yes,
last 2
sir.
years, I haven't probably met.
So, hey, do you want to tell me about the city real quick? We on live. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, hi there.
So yes, this is one of the city. This
I'm
guy
the city's sustainability manager.
sustainability. So you make all the big plans. That have to do
I'm
with the
working on 2 really big things this year. The whole year we're spending developing our first climate action plan for the
Okay.
city. And that's going to be wrapped up by December, and that'll help us organize all the initiatives we want to work on for greenhouse gas reductions and figure out how the public and the community and the government work together on that.
So tell me something about one thing about that.
Well,
Say all these big words that people don't know.
One thing that'll come out of that is that we're going to look at what are our emissions now, where do we need to get to with our greenhouse gas emissions, and then we're going to have a whole menu of options to pick from to help us decide how we can reduce the community emissions to get back on target.
Okay, like what's one of the things?
Yeah, so an example might be, well, we want to really promote more electric vehicle purchasing. So how do we help people, with charging? We need to have maybe more electric vehicle chargers deployed around the island.
Okay, so you guys were the city, and you guys want to help put more electric chargers in the city.
Yeah, that helps more people drive an electric vehicle if they know they can charge it.
Or make it easier for getting zoning for solar panels for your
Maybe
house.
that's it. Yeah, it would make the permitting for solar panels even easier so that anybody who wants to can not get held up on the permitting side. So those are 2 examples. We want to make it easy for people to recycle as much as possible. We want to help people figure out how they can travel by bike and foot versus driving. There's a whole range of opportunities to help reduce emissions.
Yeah,
That's the climate action plan.
So solar panels are really easy to get through in
The
most
permitting
places.
is actually very easy in Mercer Island. We made that a priority about 6 or 8 years ago.
So if you want to get solar panels, just do it. This guy ain't gonna stop
The
you.
permit won't hold you up.
This guy ain't gonna
So
stop
you
you.
said that climate action plan was one of the big things you're working on. What's the second one?
The second big thing is the climate challenge.
Oh, that's
So
the other. Okay.
That's right here. So we just launched that.
I didn't realize that rated.
Yes, oh, that's a big one. We launched
Okay.
it for Earth Week, and we're doing it with our partner cities, Bellevue, Issaquah, and Redmond.
Okay.
And it's called the Eastside Climate Challenge, but each city has their version of it.
Uh-huh.
It's an online platform. You can go in, enter a little bit of information about how you live your life, and then it'll tell you, here's some easy options to reduce your carbon footprint. Here's some more difficult options. Here's some really complicated options that have a big return, but it will take you a while to do. So you can kind of pick your trajectory, and then you can set up a team. You can set it up with your neighborhood, your block, your church group, your social club. You can be in a
okay.
team and collectively look at your
Some peer pressure.
yeah, and then you can compete with other teams.
Okay.
So your team versus, your friend's neighborhood or versus your neighbors, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And that's the idea. We have the Eastside Climate Challenge already has many hundreds of households signed up. Here on Mercer Island, I think we're up to about 30, and we launched it just on Wednesday, so we're pretty excited about that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's right here on the flyer and right to the website.
And if And one of the things is to sign up with PSC to get the
Green power. Yes, that's one of the initiatives that would be described in here is as a way to kind of green up your power supply. If you can't put solar panels on, you can't afford it, or if,
I emailed you about the East King County PSC.
yes, that's right. We have
now
talked
I'm,
about that.
I'm like, what?
So you
last
agree?
time I
Not only
emailed
if you
us?
can't afford to put solar panels, but the power that they sell you is
Yeah, you can pay a little bit of extra each month to ensure that your power payments are going to future green energy. That's the way that works. You know, your PSE doesn't come and sort of help you with your panels, but they're taking your money and investing it
in their own panels.
future green projects.
And that's really awesome.
I think I've decided I'm on board. I signed the petition. It seems like it's a good idea.
For the
you know.
EKC. Yes.
All right. Well, we're going. Yeah, keep going. All right, we're back live again. So we have the what's your name?
Wendy Waker, council member, Dave Rosenbaum, deputy mayor. Here on Mercer Island, want to wish you a very happy Earth Day. Thank you for doing what you can to reduce, reuse, recycle, plant a tree, and keep everything out of the water so they can be safe and clean for our fish. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. So, and then we got this booth right here.
I'm with Mercer Island Can.
You Mercer Island Can.
That's right. I'm Mercer Island Can. And our website is mercerislandcan.org. That's right. Because we have a climate, we want to make sure everyone in town knows that we have a climate goal. And that's to reduce our carbon emissions 50% by 2030. So that's our climate goal. That's the city's climate goal, the county's climate goal. And on our website, we have a lot of ideas about how you can reduce your carbon footprint.
That's really beautiful. Yeah, I talked to this lady earlier, and she's doing a lot of really awesome work for the community with the Mercer Island, and she's really excited to get more involved with
That's right.
with what she's doing.
Right.
And if you want to get involved with with climate emissions and stuff, and you live here in Seattle or at a Mercer Island area,
That's right.
keeping because we can reduce our climate change.
That's right. Thank you.
So-
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Hello.
Okay.
So hi.
Hi.
Hey, we on the live right now.
Oh wow.
Okay, so who are you and what you doing?
Yeah, we
what
are.
are you guys here?
I'm from Earth Ministry, Washington Interfaith Power and Light, and we are a small organization that works with faith communities of all different kinds across the state, and we work together for environmental and climate justice advocacy, both at the state level and then also at a more local level. So we work with CCMI, for example, the church that's hosting this lovely Earth Day fair. And then we work in a lot of different issue areas such as toxic chemical reform, salmon and orca recovery, clean energy, climate justice. It's a problem with the environment, you name it. Someone's probably asked us to work on it.
And you guys just kind of help, you kind of community activists.
Yeah. We teach people in their faith communities how to be advocates to their state legislatures and local government.
Grounded in whatever faith tradition.
Yeah,
And
and
most
because-
faith traditions have
So,
statements.
so you kind of bring in religious and a little bit of it, not just like, oh, you should be good to the planet because you should. It's like,
You should be good to the
Planet
planet
because
because your
God-
faith says that you
God
should.
should tell you should.
Yeah,
However
or
you see
however
God.
people
However you see God,
the holy or spiritual, because we work with folks that of all different religions or no faith tradition.
And that's also beautiful too. Is bringing peace to understanding of all ways of thinking and stuff.
Yeah, and teaching people about what's going on and giving them tools to actually advocate and make a change. So that's kind of what we do.
And I think emphasizing coalition building is one of the things that Earth Ministry does really well. That's part of seeing hope rather than despair, given what's happening in the world. To focus on working together. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm with Spear Solar. So
Oh,
we had
great.
a talk with, I think
Yeah. Yes, I was gonna. I was
Okay, yeah.
So thank you guys so much. So I come back to you guys. You guys look busy. We're gonna skip ahead and come back. So yeah, there's a lot of really awesome people here today.
So now we get like different ones. Yeah, they're like
Start them outdoors too. You don't have
Yeah.
to start them indoors this time of year.
I know I hadn't seen them.
So I don't know, everybody's busy, there's a lot of people here. You know, we just gotta want to remind everybody to keep making the world a better place and doing what you can for the world. Like, is it, you know, I know it's like, kind of like, what they really do? I have to eat my vegetables. Like, yes, your vegetables will help so much. You know, you should definitely eat your vegetables. You should grow your vegetables. You should love your vegetables. Vegetables are great, man. It's great. And but like, I don't know. They don't really taste that good. I'm like, I know. But you know, you should give it a try. You know? You know, at least add it into a meal, you know? You don't have to eat a plate full of just broccoli, but if you add it on the side, it's gonna be good, you know? That's kinda how it works if you're doing environmental. You don't have to, you know, just saving the planet all the time, but you can add a little bit of, you know, planet awareness into your daily lives and what you do. So that's, you know, and there's so many people here from the city, from the mayor, from every walks of life, you know, that are here today doing these events. And I just, you know, it's just really awesome that to see the community come together to do this stuff. So you know, so hi, you want to say something about your booth?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, are you ready or?
Yeah, my name is Gwen Hansen, and I'm a group leader for Citizens Climate Lobby. And we'd like to tell President Biden to please pass a carbon fee and dividend along with the climate provisions of the Build Back Better plan, and pass it right away before elections become a big deal.
I know. He says he loves any type of a bill that comes to the office that will make the world a better place. He says he's willing and eager to sign anything that will make the world a better place.
Okay,
so
let's see
he
him
does.
do it. Let's see him
That's
do
what he
it.
said today. That's what I just watched him like an hour ago. Right down the street, he came here saying he's going to try to do stuff like that. So
Well, that's good.
you know, that's good, and you know, so that you guys are a lobbyist group, and that you guys lobby for different things like that.
We lobby for exactly that.
For mainly that. Okay.
Carbon tax, yeah.
Okay. So I think he might. He said we only
He
eagle
knows
about.
about it.
All right.
He does know about it. So thank you
So-
for the reporting.
So that's good. All right. Hopefully we put his money where his mouth is, or his pin where his mouth is. So. I really don't really sure what that is. So, hi. Do you want to say something about your booth? Do you have time?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you want us to say? Just talk about?
So, what are you guys about? Who are you guys, and what are you guys about?
We're Troop 678. We're a Boy Scout troop on the
You guys
island.
are Boy Scout troop
Yeah.
here on the island? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we're girls. And here we're talking about how to switch your energy to a more renewable source. Because families here on Mercer Island spend an average of 10 tons of carbon, which is huge. And there's a choice of solar panels and green power, which emit no carbon at all. It's a little bit more pricey each month, but in the end, it's a lot better for our environment.
How do you sign up for green power?
There are these 3 steps that are on here. It tells you exactly what to do, where to go on this paper. So you just follow these 3 steps, and then you
select
these
it.
time.
Oh, is that what they were talking about over there in the power company? You can sign up, add more to give power to the through the power company. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm like, what are you trying to sell me?
Yeah.
And why are you so? Okay, yeah, no, it's no, it sounds legit.
It's really good. It's so good for the environment.
You know, you got to be careful with some of these stuff with the environmental thing because, like, you can definitely put solar panels on yourself. It's not too hard. You can do it, and if you can't, I will help you if you guys need to. And if you guys if you can't, you can pay the power bill a little bit extra money to go solar on your behalf. So that's great.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting to see like life is changing. We got these lovely ladies with the Boy Scouts group, and and doing fighting for the environment. So you guys do a lot of things talking about the environment through the Boy Scouts.
We try to.
Yeah, as much as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, because we gotta try to make a change together in the world.
You guys do a lot of work out there in the forest and the nature, and you guys teach people how to go out in the forest and how to take care of the national parks. And the national parks are super important. Like the YouTube just did a big announcement that they wanted a big campaign for Earth Day to show off the national parks, and Joe Biden just signed a big call into action to do a lot more money to help the parks.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he said he just signed a big action today,
That's
like
amazing.
on TV. He said he's going to help the parks.
That's really great.
Yeah, he so that's great.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
We will purchase that generating station and then decommission it because that's the right thing to do.
so hi.
I'm surprised there hasn't been more.
Do you have
pressure
time to
from-
stay talk about your booth? I just thought I interrupt. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you for signing.
So you guys have another booth, and what you guys are here about?
We're here to form a public utility district to provide our electric power instead of Puget Sound Energy.
Okay, so you want to be an alternative to Puget Sound Energy.
Well, to replace them as our electric provider in this area. The
Oh,
reason,
to kick them out and you
Yeah.
guys go in.
yeah.
You guys are not not either or. It's like yeah.
It can't be either or. The way it's set up in Washington State and probably most places is you have to have one utility.
Yeah, one
provider.
because one company owned the lines and
Exactly.
yeah. So
And the reason being is that Puget Sound Energy, they're for profit and they get 50 to 65% of our electric power from fossil fuels, while Washington's public utility districts typically get 90%, about 90% from renewable resources, and they're also locally controlled and not for profit.
and they're not for profit. So since they're non for profit, I mean way more of the all the money getting spent on providing power and green sustainable charge instead of just some of it.
Exactly. So where do you live?
I live here in the Seattle greater area. Yeah.
Are you within the area? Of
No, I just live in the on Mercer Island.
Okay.
But if I did, that sounds really awesome. And
So do you live in Seattle then? Oh, you did? Because this
you
is
guys are trying to move all over the place, aren't you?
well, we're Mercer Island, but also East King County, all the way to Chelan. So
Okay.
That's why I was wondering.
And that's awesome. And you guys are a nonprofit that want to work with, that's pretty cool. So have you guys moved in yet anywhere or not yet?
Well, this is what we're trying to do. I mean, this is what we're trying to do
So you're
now.
working on moving in, but that's good. I mean, who knows? It might be a good thing, and and if nothing else, at least you kind of put pressure on them to make better decisions.
Well, exactly.
Even if you don't get it passed, you still put pressure on them.
Yes.
They still have to like look at you and be like, if we don't change and start stepping up, these guys are gonna come over and take our jobs.
Yeah.
Well, we will also be able to employ people.
who want to transition from PSA to a PUD.
I mean, exactly. You guys, and
Want to put people out of work,
you don't, and that's yeah, you don't, and that's and they don't have to, and that's too. You can just go work for you guys. That's good. That's a lot of times happen to a lot of businesses. You know, people stop working for one company and they start working for the next. So yeah. All right. Well, we got some people on the live stream. Thank you for guys for saying hi. I really appreciate it. Really helped the live stream. So yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think we talked to everybody. We only got the Cedar Grove. Yeah, the Cedar Grove is really awesome. I know really. All right, we are reconnected. I guess we have connection issues, but all right. So we are out here with Cedar Grove Composting. If you guys are not aware, here in Washington State, we really into our composting. Really, actually, super into our composting. It's like it's the law, man.
That's right.
It's law. So every last citizen, all 10 million of them,
That's right.
compost. And so we got one of the world's largest composting factory right here. Cedar Grove Compost, which is black.
See what we're making?
We got this black go right here. Mainly sequestered carbon. You know,
That's right.
and this is the carbon that comes out of our tailpipes and of our cars, and now it's in the soil.
Yeah,
And that's a really beautiful thing.
it is. And then when you divert the food waste and the yard waste from the landfill, you avoid creating methane gas. In a landfill environment, the food and yard waste create methane gas, most harmful ozone layer depleting gas. And so diverting it from the landfill to composting, you avoid carbon. And then when you use compost, you sequester it in the soil. It's kind of a win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Cedar Grove facility right here. The trucks come here, come to the building. They pick out the trash, they go through the grinding thing, and then it gets shipped down and put it down there. And actually produce more. These biocomposters actually put out more water than they bring in, because the fat is that they're putting off the hydrogen gases and breaking it down into the water. So it's really beautiful. And yeah,
And we were lucky enough to have you tour.
I did a tour a few years ago, and I know a lot about the factory. And I don't know, I think they might give me a job being a tour
I'm ready
guide.
to hire him for tours.
They
It's amazing.
this guy like, dude, you know more about the facility
more
than
of you.
you know more about the facility than a lot of the people who work here.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I might go down and get a job with you guys doing a tour. That'd be great.
That's right.
So this is some of the stuff you can compost. If you guys don't realize it, you can compost like food stuff and even bones and dairy stuff and all this stuff. Even cardboard boxes, believe it or not. And even here in Seattle, a lot of our food containers are not styrofoam. We definitely hate styrofoam here in Washington. It's the law, man. No styrofoam.
That's right.
No styrofoam. So all the stuff can be composted. All all the forks and the plates are also composted, peoples, because it's the law, and we love that type of stuff here in Washington.
That's right.
It's just kind of been a thing for a while now, because and the rest of the country kind of behind the times.
That's right.
But it's hopefully you guys can see this and get inspired, and maybe call your congressman and stop using styrofoam.
Feel free to grab some lettuce seeds if you'd like.
And you guys got free lettuce seeds, so that's great.
Right. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you.
So I'm going to get off here. Please like, subscribe, share the video. Alright. What's up? What's your name?
What's that?
What's your name?
Gary Robinson.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm a university professor.
Oh, you want to say something about Earth Day on the live real quick or no?
Well, I think everybody ought to support it.
I mean,
We only got one Earth.
we only got one Earth.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you are.
Yep, exactly right.
Yeah, we were all born on this planet. Don't matter where you came from, we all came from the planet. Most of us came from Earth.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Good luck to you.
all right, thank you guys for coming out. I'm having a problem with the live. I don't know if we're live or not. Oh yeah, we are. All right, thank you guys for liking and subscribing and sharing the video.